never been so loud before. Just trying to make you understand my eyes and hands, but you don't even hear my call. And you make me wonder.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Orlando and I hope you enjoyed the previous video. We were so excited we decided to film another one. Doesn't Simone look incredible? Yes! She better work that hair. So we're going to start off with the Elias Lactic Cream Concentrate. I love this moisturizer. I spread it on with a stippling brush to get it nice and even and smooth. For primer, we're going to do the NARS Pore and Shine. Leaves the face nice and matte. Beautiful. We're going to do full coverage with the Krylon TV Paint Stick. I apply it generously and then blend it out with a beauty blender. I'm also going to be highlighting under the eyes with a lighter shade just so she has the even coverage all over, and like I said, again with the beauty blender, we're just going to tap that all in, making sure it's nice and blended and smooth. Blend, blend, blend. Yes. Okay. So now I'm getting the highlight color again and going under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, doing the T-zone to give her a little bit more of a highlight. For contour, I'm going to use a deeper, warmer shade in the TV Paint Stick. I'm going to warm it around the outside of her face, build the hollows in her cheeks, and blend them out. So I noticed that Simone's neck was looking a little lighter than the rest of her body and her face, so we dragged the foundation down. So now we're going to put a little setting powder under her eyes to keep it from cracking and let it bake for a little while. We're going to add a little bit of powder, let that bake, put it in the oven. Yes! With the big fluffy brush, I'm going to use some of that loose setting powder, the Laura Mercier Translucent, and just finish it off and buff it around all over. For our contour shade, this time we're going to use the Laguna by NARS, going in with the Kabuki brush and just warming up the outside of the face, adding that contour and that nice warm shade.
I'm sick of all your lies. Just say you want me. Say you want me. Say you want me bad.
So in order for the contour to look a little deeper, I'm using a setting powder to kind of cut the cheeks out a little bit more. And I'm going to use that Laguna again and just kind of deepen those hollows by adding a little bit more depth towards the bottom of that contour. It just adds more dimension and makes it look a little more natural. For highlight, my very all-time favorite Makeup Forever Profusion Light in 02. So gorgeous. It looks so believable. It's like a natural glow to the skin. It's not overly exaggerated and it keeps the skin looking beautiful and dewy and incredible without it looking artificial. For this 1950s look, we're going to pair it with that Orgasm blush. It has the perfect shades of pink and orange. Gives you that nice, beautiful coral shade. For eyes, I'm going to use the white in the Lorac Pro palette just to give it a nice clean white base. We'll move on to eyebrows in medium brown. Using Anastasia Beverly Hills, we're just going to fill it in and give it that nice, crisp, clean brow. Filling them in evenly, making sure that they look incredible. Now we're going to cut that brow bone with some cream concealer, and then we're setting that and blending it out with the blending brush. I always get a little nervous with the brows because it looks very eyebrowy right now, but do not be afraid because the shadow and the lips are just going to balance everything out. So we're using the taupe shade for our transition from the Laura Pro palette, and we're just going to blend it out into the crease. Following that, we're going to use Espresso from the same palette just to deepen that crease and really kind of accentuate that lid. We don't want this to be too much eyeshadow because the focal point will be the red lips and the liner and the lashes. Going back into the taupe, we are going to use a small angled eyeliner brush to create a guideline for our liner. Now this is the big secret that I use. Now I'm going to go in with a gel liner and simply line the eye. I'm not really too worried about the wing at this point. So going in and following that guideline and building that wing out and into that liner will give you a perfect application every time. I zoomed in a little bit so you can get a closer look. I always like to check my work in a mirror for symmetry. There's just something about checking your work in a mirror as opposed to looking directly at them. Adding some wispy Ardell lashes, which are my favorite go-to lashes. They're incredible, they're easily accessible at any drugstore, and they're gorgeous. For mascara, the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascara is what I apply. I'm using my thumb as a shield so I don't get any of that mascara on the lid. This is an incredible tip if you're in a hurry, and it really marries those false lashes to your real lashes. Finally, I believe we're going to go in with that taupe, go right under the lash line around the outside, and we're going to line the waterline with a white liner just to open up the eyes.
Just say you want me, say you want me bad. You know what I say.
Now these eyes can be paired with a nude lip and it would still look incredible. Again, I'm going to use this spoolie, bend it, and get the bottom lashes nice and coated. Finally, I'm going to take some of that loose powder off with the big fluffy brush. Remember, makeup artists out there, sharpen your pencils in front of your clients to ensure sanitation and to make sure that they see that you're being sanitary. I'm going to line the outside of the lips just to give her a fuller pout, connecting them on the corners. Pure Cosmetics makes this incredible liquid lipstick. It's called Key Red. I'm going to fill in the lips with that matte lipstick, making sure that I go over the liner. And I always like to layer red lipsticks to ensure longevity, long wearability. Now we're going in with the Tom Ford in Cherry Lush to give it that nice, expensive, juicy look. Simone loves it. She's excited. I use my pinky to guide my lipstick so I get a nice, even coverage all over. Warming up the skin with the Laguna bronzer to make sure everything is even and gorgeous. Simone looks incredible. She's giving you 1950s old Hollywood glamour in 2017. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stick around for the little outtakes that we've added at the end. I hope you enjoy. Again, please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching this video. We really appreciate you. Liner's hard for everyone.
It's really.
Okay.
If you say you are fantastic at it every time,
Right.
you're a liar.
Lies.
I'm just sensitive.
Okay. Look up. So close.
Sorry. I was trying so hard. Okay.
No, it's okay. If you have to blink.
No. Okay.
You know where she's like. Not that.